Channel.
Today, the anti-apartheid leader repeated his call for continued sanctions against the South African government. He also warned of possible right-wing terrorism in South Africa. I talked with him this afternoon at the Council on Foreign Relations. Mr. Mandela, thank you very much for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
It comes to very few people to stand at the podium of the United Nations and not only be applauded by the whole standing audience, but cheered. What did you feel at that moment?
Well, I felt this was a great compliment to the ANC in particular, and to the struggle of the people of South Africa against racial oppression. It is an indication of the extent to which our struggle has made an impact throughout the world, and in particular to the United Nations organization, and I was happy about that.
You told the United Nations it would be better if you'd come to celebrate a victory. Is this a good time to be so long away from home for you?
Well, the struggle against racial oppression is worldwide. It's not only confined to South Africa. The developments, the significant political developments that are taking place today are the result of the cumulative factors of internal mass struggle and international pressure. And therefore, it is quite correct for me, as part of my struggle against apartheid at home, to address and thank those peoples who have supported us all along.
What I meant was that some people feel that there may be a very narrow window of opportunity to achieve the kind of constitutional change you want by negotiation in South Africa, with extremists in the white community proliferating, some extremism in the black community, all opposing the idea of negotiations. Do you feel that your time may be limited in which you can achieve some kind of negotiated settlement?
We do not regard that we are working within any time limits.
Or you don't?
No, we don't. These factions which are opposing the peace process in the country have to be expected by those who have been following political events in our country. In fact, they were expected by the government itself, and they must have examined the situation very carefully, knowing that...
Chimpan News Channel.